we're gonna start by doing a little bit of sectioning, and we're going to determine how much of this we want to include into the front. So you're either gonna do this based upon your recession areas and where that falls on your client to make sure that you're not taking too small of an area and creating a hole that we wanna really make sure that it connects all the way down into these sides. So you're gonna make that decision kind of the same way you would as if you were creating a curtain bang or a full fringed bang. So that's gonna be just how we're deciding it for the top. So I will start with that and follow through to the same on the other side. And in your client, if their recession is different on either side, you may follow your line across and realize that you need to go further back because their recession is further or their hair is thinner and you're not gonna get enough coverage on this side. So if you have to come further back on one side, make sure that you match that on the other side as well. And this is going to depend upon how bold you want this color really to be. If you want this first one to, if you want all of this to be a slight weave or slices or on scalp. Even when I'm doing solid and back to back, I like to weave these foils because it's going to create a softer hairline and not look hard or stripy. I'm going to come This whole look is designed to just brighten and enhance. And there we have just that front section. And here I'm gonna start in this back section behind the ear first, just because it gives us a little bit more ease in placement. So here, we'll turn her around so that you can see her. We just wanna make sure that we're getting this area behind the ear right here. So secure this side out of the way. Let's tighten this up so that we can see where we're working with. And I'm just gonna kind of feather this up and in. Because we're going to be also doing a glaze around this, I'm not quite as concerned about that very top hairline back here behind the ear because it is going to get toned and shadowed out. And I'm really looking to just soften and break up these ends. And there we have just 4 little foils. So now we're gonna come into this side. And same thing, I'm going to work in what would be a standard side highlight and come into this very point down here. I like to kind of point my foils when I'm doing very small sections in the top. If you make them really, really tiny, they tend to slide, but if we do those on an angle, they stay in a little bit better. I'm gonna start sectioning more on an angle and taking that hairline area. So now I have this whole hairline and I'm connected to this front foil up here. So I like when applying my colors in between that I'm gonna go through and apply the whole regrowth first, just to make sure that everything is covered and sectioned out. And I'm working from one side of my section straight through to the other. So I did that whole perimeter hairline, and now I'm working from the perimeter to the middle. So you're applying color from color to color. And just getting that base and separating that out. And here, and we'll apply about 3/4 of the way down the hair and then comb